Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us in another episode of your favorite show, which is the one and only Red's View. I am your gracious host, Jay Red, joined by the most honorable, legendary messiah of DJs, DJ PM.
What's happening, bro?
Hey, man, I'm living life, avoiding
Yes, sir.
COVID, doing the best that I can.
Yes, sir. Trying.
Exactly. If you haven't already, make sure that you hit the like button. If you're watching it right now, you're tuned in, hit that like button for us, okay? Also, subscribe to youtube.com/WeAuthenticNetwork and check out some other stuff that we got going on, okay? So, it's been quite a few things that have been happening.
All right.
Going on. A couple of things I'm happy about.
Okay.
All right, so...
Big Sean's album. You happy about that?
So, first thing that we're going to talk about...
You such a hater, man.
...is Pattie Labelle.
Okay.
Pattie Labelle versus Gladys Knight.
Yes, Lord.
Did you get a chance to watch it?
I watched bits and pieces of it. I had
pieces.
a lot going on Sunday.
Yeah,
But,
man, it was a dope battle.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that to me. You know, they always say that it's a celebration.
Right,
of a battle.
right.
That was a true celebration.
True celebration. Yeah,
It
what I
didn't
saw
feel
was.
like it was hit for hit, nothing like that, because those women, those divas are like they're incredible.
Absolutely.
Incredible. They're in their 70s.
Yes.
Looking like they're in their 50s.
Yes.
They look great. They look healthy.
Moving around.
Moving around.
You know. And I'm going to tell you what I like the most about it. I mean, and like these are cool, but like usually we give these type of iconic artists like Lifetime Achievement Awards.
Mm-hmm.
This, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. I liked how this felt for them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
to let them know that, hey, there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people who appreciate what you did. Because, I mean, you know, they still put out music every now and then, but what we really like about them is came out in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or the 80s.
Yep.
So I really like that. That's a really dope platform. The fact that we giving them their roses while they're still alive and smelling.
And that to me is what Verzuz turned into.
Yes.
6ix9ine and Tim, man. Like I salute
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
so
yeah.
much
Applaud
because
those boys.
it's giving
Or men, rather.
right. It's
Yeah.
giving our icons, our legends, their roses, and giving them album streams. It's getting them Google searches,
Correct.
merchandise sales, like, and it's not really anybody current. I think that they went off a little bit with the 2 Chainz and Rick Ross thing.
Yeah.
We didn't need that.
Yeah.
But as far as the legends and icons, and this to me has been like the icing on the cake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With going like real throwback.
Where do they go from here, though?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like
I saw somebody said Ronald Isley and
Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson.
that
I'm here
would
for
be
that.
that would be dope.
I'm here for that.
I'm trying to see if they should go backward or go forward. You know,
okay,
'cause,
what you think?
they need to go back to hip hop.
Okay,
Because that's where it started from.
right. Who would you like to see?
I wanted to see the Bone in 3-6.
Yeah, what happened with
Man,
that?
I don't know, man. Like I guess they're waiting. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. Maybe until because the thing is, I know Swizz and Tim. They want to really showcase it.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct,
So
correct.
maybe he thinks that Bone doesn't need to battle 3-6. Maybe he
Mm.
feels like they're not worthy enough to
Who's
battle.
not worthy?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe he feel like 3-6 shouldn't battle Bone. Bone shouldn't battle 3-6.
Why? I think that's a good matchup.
Maybe it'll be bigger if it was Outkast versus Bone. I don't know.
I
Or
don't
Bone
think so.
versus Wu-Tang. I don't know. They're trying to do something major with
I
that,
think
though.
Bone versus Wu-Tang would be
Wu-Tang
major, but I don't want to hear Bone versus Wu-Tang. I think Bone would kill Wu-Tang personally.
Yeah, because they got way more hits.
I think Bone and 3-6 is actually a better matchup, like
Yeah.
in a hits battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you're talking about lyrical content, then yeah.
Yeah.
Bone versus Wu-Tang would make sense.
Yeah.
But
you talking
you
about
talking
hits.
about hits? I mean,
Yeah.
and then think about it. Bone Thugs, like they was cool in the South, but not like 3-6 was. And 3-6, I mean, they definitely nowhere near as big in the Midwest, North,
Right.
or West Coast as Bone
Bone.
is. So
Yeah.
I think that would be a very dope battle.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But hopefully it'll be something. But
Yeah.
anyway, so that was good celebratory.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out to those queens.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
But man, what I'm really happy about, and I don't like to be happy about people's downfalls, you know, except if it's like white
I know where you're going
supremacy
with
or
this.
whatever, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But this in particular, 6ix9ine,
Okay.
we purposely have not said anything. Like we
Will-
hadn't mentioned his name on
will
the show.
not.
You know what I'm saying? But now is the perfect time to do it because
Right.
I feel like it is the official downfall of Tekashi Snitch 9.
Correct. Which I knew was coming.
Yeah, we knew it was coming. So out of all that trolling he did, the disrespect that he did, putting black men in jail that he did,
Right.
exploiting the culture that he did,
Correct.
calling us niggas that he did, he is finally flopping.
Correct.
His album Tattletales or whatever the hell that was.
That's what it was called, Tattletales.
Yeah, that shit flopped.
Right.
And it was so bad, his butt buddy Academics had
Facts.
to say it. He's getting blocked. Like as far as like, I feel like the industry is really canceling.
They are.
Like,
yo, so I'm gonna tell you, not even white people like snitches, bro. Not even white people like snitches.
Yeah.
Cause if these people in these offices start getting snitched on, half of them will go to prison.
just like what's happening with Kevin Spacey
Come on,
and
man.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Half
and
of them
all
people
them.
will go to prison. Now, I'm not saying that they're doing anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
They might just be lying about streaming numbers, or they
Yeah.
might be lying about what they're spending this money
Which
on.
he called them out on.
They might be lying about. So, you know what I'm saying? Like the CEO of Interscope has access to Interscope's jet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, he might say that he's taking a business trip when really he taking his girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
to such and such, but he write it off as a business trip. If people start snitching about that,
It's
they'll
over
get in
with.
trouble.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
So,
they don't like snitches
They
either.
don't like snitches. Nobody likes snitches.
Nobody likes a
because
snitch.
Just in the world, you sneak around.
Bro.
That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting over what you can. You know what I'm saying? Stealing countries.
Correct.
Look at the colonizers. You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying? So the fact that he's been doing all of this and just so much disrespect, the industry as a whole is saying fuck Snitch.
Correct.
Now. And even I kept telling y'all, I don't care how many millions of followers he has.
I don't care how many streams them singles get.
It don't matter. The core, your core is what actually determines everything.
You cannot do what he did and think you can still sell millions of records in hip hop.
Exactly.
It's just not gonna work. He better go start making whatever Latin music.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't want to
Spanish
insult
album,
anybody, but yeah, like
I
he better
get it.
start going making that type of music.
If
then,
he don't get killed first.
Then he started throwing shots at Cap G. I don't know if y'all know who Cap G is.
I heard of the name.
He's a Mexican rapper that signed to Pharrell.
Oh, okay.
So, Snitch Boy was hanging with some other Mexicans and was like, "Who's out? What Mexican rapper is out putting it down like me?" Yeah, woo to woo. And the guys was like, Cap G. And he was like, "Man, F Cap G, he lame, this, that, and the third. He ain't doing what I'm doing." So, like, even they turning against him now.
Oh, so it's over with.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the reason we say he flopped is because he was projected to do like 100,000
Yes.
equivalent album units, but now it's slimmed down to like 40.
Yeah.
And it's even, what's funny, because shout out to Busy Bone from Bone Thugs. He ain't even got a label. You
Right.
saw what I sent you the other
Yeah,
day?
yeah.
And he is ahead of Snitch now.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like...
That's dope for Busy. Shout out to Busy.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of money as an indie artist.
As an indie artist, yeah. So he's ahead of him on the iTunes charts and Amazon charts.
Yeah, because it was Big Sean, Busy,
Nas was on
Nas, and then Tekashi.
which
if I'm
Nas
not
is
mistaken.
fully independent. Too.
Correct. Yeah.
Shout
So
out to
that's
him.
a good look for them.
It's
guys.
a real.
Yeah.
Shout out to Busy and Nas.
And Nas,
man.
yeah,
Just
fully independent, selling 40,000+. Yeah, that's
that
dope.
shit is dope as hell.
Yeah, salute to
Yeah,
that.
for real. So,
Yeah.
but Big Sean is number one.
Correct.
Big Sean has a number one album in the country.
Detroit too.
Although I hadn't got a chance to check it out,
You're
I've been
missing
slacking.
out. In my opinion, you're missing out. But
Yeah.
I mean, I like Big Sean. So.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
album of the year.
it made me definitely not. But it made
Allergies.
me so happy to see somebody like Big Sean
Right.
of the culture.
Correct.
And then he's prevailing over Snitch 9. 'Cause
Correct.
if Snitch 9 went number one, man, he wasn't gonna do number rub it all
Oh
in
my
faces.
gosh,
Like,
it would have been
would've
bad.
so
Do you
bad.
know? G Herbo was supposed to drop an album, and he pushed it back because he said, in my opinion, he was just like he didn't want to be involved with Snitch 9 antics. But in my opinion, he felt like Snitch 9 would sell more records than him, and then bring it up and brag about it.
and brag
And
about
he
it,
was
yeah.
like he just didn't even want to be involved in it.
Which is understandable.
Yeah,
Lil
'cause-
Durk, didn't Lil Durk push his album? Or-
No, Lil Durk, you're right. My bad. Not G Herbo. My
Lil
bad.
Durk.
My bad, G Herbo.
Okay.
Lil Durk. I knew it was one of the Chicago rappers.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said they didn't want to be involved in that. Because, I mean, those guys are really about what they rap about. So they was like, they didn't
They
even
didn't
want
want
to
to
be
be
pulled
involved in no
into
game
it.
goofy
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. But
Yep.
I just like seeing that. Another thing that happened with Tekashi is that Joe Budden revealed on his podcast.
Not just him, though.
It was
Well,
other people?
it's been a bunch of hip hop
Okay.
journalists that have said that. I know what you about to say, so go ahead.
Yeah, and Lil Durk. Let me go
Yeah.
back to him in a minute. But yeah, so Joe Budden said that he was approached by Tekashi's team
Yep.
to be on his podcast
Yep.
to reveal some stuff.
Yeah.
To expose other people or something like that.
No Jumper.
No Jumper said the same thing.
Gilly the Kid.
Oh wow.
I can't remember who else. It's like 4 or 5 of them.
And actually, Lil Durk said that Tekashi's team approached him about wanting to continue the beef going.
Really?
To sell records.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. He said that they offered him like $1 million.
I believe it.
Or something like that.
I believe it. And Durk turned it down?
Yeah. And it was him and it was somebody else.
I ain't beefing with no snitch because the thing about it is if Durk beefs with a snitch, it makes Durk look bad.
Exactly.
Because it's like, well, Durk, you're supposed to be a real street guy. Why is he still walking around?
Exactly.
Versus Durk has already showed us what he'll do.
Right.
Outside of a nightclub in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
So,
Allegedly.
Right. Allegedly. Yeah.
But I just like to see this because, like I said, karma is a bitch.
Yep.
What you reap is what you sow.
Absolutely.
Bad things will happen. You know what I'm saying?
It just takes time sometimes, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So shout out to.
And I'm not wishing bad on 6ix9ine either. I'm just saying you can't do what you did and think you're gonna prosper. Right. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm not wishing bad on him though.
I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah,
honestly.
Exactly. That's why I mean. Yeah. I don't wish bad about him because I'm not giving it the energy.
Right, but that's the only reason we haven't really mentioned him because we feel like what he did doesn't even deserve our time.
No, he don't deserve my time.
Period. And shout out to Joe Budden too.
Facts.
Him and Charlamagne need to go ahead and square up. By the way.
Yeah, him and Charlamagne is going at it. I think they both trying to accomplish the same thing, just 2 different ways. It's kind of like Malcolm and Martin back in the day, in my opinion.
Possibly. I don't know. I won't agree with that all the way, just simply because I feel like Joe Budden is trying to do independent.
He is, and Charlamagne is more like I'm trying to work within the system.
Yeah.
But they're both trying to empower black people.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I get that. I get that. I can't say who's right or wrong.
Not me neither.
Because I can tell you right now, if someone came to me, even though I have ownership of Redsview, and they be like, "Hey, we want you to host this BET show."
Correct.
Hell yeah, I'd do it.
Or if Charlamagne wanted to put Redsview on his new podcast platform, you think we gonna turn it down?
Right. We like forget it. Like,
but if Spotify came to us and said, "Hey, we want to put Redsview on this," blase, then let's talk numbers. Yeah. So like either way, that's why I say
it's not a right or wrong.
Yeah, I think they just disagreeing about the same cause.
They need to square up though, because Joe Budden getting in that boy's ass.
I would love to see them fight. Charlamagne can't fight though.
Yeah. We are.
I don't know if Joe Budden can fight either though.
I don't know. Yeah. It's footage out about Charlamagne fighting though.
Yeah.
But so when we talk about album sales and stuff, equivalent album units, all that stuff. So if we're saying Tekashi flopped,
okay.
Some people were saying that if an artist sells 40 to 50,000 the first week, equivalent album units, that's success.
Not when they're on a major label.
But for somebody like Tekashi, though. See, because Nas did like 40, 50,000.
Yeah, but he's Indian.
Yeah. But you got to look at, because me and shout out to Labelle, we were talking about saying that we need to, or the RIAA needs to recategorize what platinum and gold is.
Yeah.
As far as numbers, because they're getting in Tekashi's ass about the pure album sales, right?
Right.
So it's like, I feel like in this day and age, if an artist can pure album sell like 100,000, that should be gold. You know what I'm saying?
Even if they on a major?
Yes. Because it's pure. Because these pure album sales ain't as much.
Because how many streams does it take to get to 100,000 album sales?
Shit, it's like, I know it's 1,500 streams equals
one
album sale.
Right.
Yeah. It's something. The numbers.
Yeah. So if it takes 1,500 to equals one, that would mean you need like 150 million streams to have 1 million album sales.
Right.
Yeah,
So I feel like when it comes to pure album sales,
you might be on to something.
Yeah.
To reevaluate.
Reevaluate.
To just scale it different.
Yeah. Because I think now platinum should be 500,000.
Okay.
100,000 should be gold.
Okay.
Simply for the time frame that we're in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which limits physical, CDs and as far as like vinyl and stuff like that.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Because a million is platinum.
Yeah.
500,000 is gold.
Yeah.
And what that'll also do is eliminate a lot of these artists who really aren't making hits.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Or have real album like sales or people, real fans.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, because I was telling Labelle this, I feel like somebody, and no shade, but like a Roddy Ricch.
Okay.
Who else? Like Migos.
Right.
They wouldn't be selling as much as people like 3-6 or Bone back then.
Right.
Simply for the fact that I feel like Bone and 3-6 had more of a hardcore audience than the people now. Just because you had a hit record back in the day did not mean that you were going to have album sales.
I mean, it didn't mean that at all. Ask Jaquan.
Right.
Like,
it's like,
I mean, we can name a bunch of rappers.
People.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
no disrespect to Jaquan, but you know what I'm saying?
But now if
or
you
Ray
have,
Cash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But now if you have a hit record.
Oh, yeah, you're going to go platinum.
You're going to go platinum.
Yeah, because the streams.
Yes.
Because if that's one song gets streamed 100 million times, it automatically makes the album platinum.
And then
or however
single,
many the
that's the reason Bodak Yellow went on Invasion of Privacy.
Of course it is.
And a lot of Drake shit goes on,
of course.
You know, his album.
Invasion of Privacy came out 2 years after Bodak Yellow.
Yep.
She would have been dumb not to put that on there.
Yeah.
That was her biggest record to date.
Yeah. So that's why I feel like I would want to, reevaluate the system. And it, like I said, it'll eliminate the people who appear to be successful and stuff, because the same people who are going platinum and gold and all this other shit, they wouldn't be able to sell out a show.
No, because they're only selling singles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
which like I told you a long time ago, if I was an artist like Roddy Ricch or somebody like that, I wouldn't drop an album. A label wouldn't be able to force me to drop an album. Yeah. Single after single after single after single, and just make my money off that, like Gotti used to do.
That's what.
Or mixtape after mixtape.
Rich Homie Quan was doing. That's what.
When did Rich Homie Quan go wrong? When he tried to drop an album.
When he tried to drop an album. Yep.
Rich Homie Quan was out like 2 years with no album.
It felt like 5.
It might have been like 3 or 4.
Like 5.
He dropped.
I promise to never.
I promise to never stop going in. Still going in.
Yeah.
Going in.
Yeah.
I'll never stop going in. And he was riding that wave, and then he left Rich Gang and dropped the album, and then what happened?
It didn't do nothing. So he was the perfect example of just putting out hit records, which is okay.
Gotti did the same thing.
Your Gotti did?
Yeah, but like more mixtapes than hit records. Like he would give you a hit every now and then.
Yeah.
But he was dropping mixtape after mixtape after mixtape, and he was eating. And then he'd try to drop an album, and it'd be like, what is this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, that's what I feel. Let us know in the comments how y'all feel. And if you're still watching right now, hit that like button.
Absolutely.
Also, boom, get the album, stream it right now. It is Ryu and Ken, J Red and 6ix9ine. It's out, available on all streaming platforms. So make sure that you do that. All right. Anyway, so let's keep it going. Little shameless plug.
Well, I was about to say a little commercial right there, wasn't it?
Right. So, also in the news, Cardi B just in, right? As soon as you walk in, that's when we found breaking news.
Yeah.
Cardi B is filing for divorce against Offset of the Migos.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like I didn't see it coming. This is gonna be like the worst thing of 2020, right?
Bless their heart.
Yeah. Anyway, I just had to say that. Let's move on.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So Kanye has been going on some rants.
Wow.
Recently.
Kanye's off his meds again.
Yeah, he's off his meds. He said that J. Cole and Drake need to apologize to him. I agree with him though. I think they need to apologize.
For what? Overshadowing him the last 5 years? Like what?
No, for calling him out. They've embarrassed that man.
By calling him out on his bullshit?
But they still need to apologize.
Yeah, so
he's their elder. You know what I'm saying?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the reason that they rap.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to apologize. I mean, they need to apologize to him. I agree with him. Definitely. What else did he say? He said some.
He was like, he got to have a conversation with Sean Carter, but he spelled his name wrong.
Oh yeah, because he said, "My bad."
Yeah.
S-H-A-W.
Then he said, what else did he say? He said he's not dropping any more music until he's off Sony and
Universal, which I didn't even know.
I didn't know he was on.
He was on both of those.
Yeah,
they must have bought out a company or something. Who the hell is Kanye signed to? He's not signed to Def Jam no more.
Obviously not.
Who the?
I mean, I don't. I know it's Rock Nation something though. You know what I'm saying?
He's not on Rock Nation.
Yes, he is.
He has never been on Rock Nation. He was on Rock. Listen, he's not on Rock Nation.
Okay.
I'm just telling you.
He's on Rock Nation.
Check it out. No, he's not on Rock Nation. He's not still signed to Jay-Z.
He is.
No, he's not, man.
Okay.
Anyway, I know he's not. I did not know Universal.
I had no idea he was signing them either. And then he was just, man, he's just being Kanye, man. Kanye is just Kanye. At this point, man, you just gotta let dogs howl at the moon.
Yeah. It's Kanye's something else. So another thing that we want to touch on. So this Nas album came out. Nas is King's Disease. Which that album is incredible.
I like it.
Top to bottom.
I like it a lot, actually.
One of the reasons I feel like it's so incredible is because he worked with one producer.
Okay.
Hit Boy all the way through. back in the 80s and 90s, you had producers like when Snoop worked with Dre, when Bone worked with DJ Unique, when NWA worked with Dr. Dre and DJ Yella. Like back in the day, you had one producer, like Eric B and Rakim.
Absolutely.
You had one producer the whole project, and I feel like that helps the artist be more consistent, and it kind of brings out variety, because if you have a sound and know how my sound should be, then we could play around with the shit. Versus going with different people. And I bring that up because Nas is the first rapper to have multiple producers, top producers on one album. But
on Illmatic.
On Illmatic, right? So that eventually led to, which isn't nothing bad. You can still have a classic album with different producers, but I feel like King's Disease, Hit Boy, and it may be dependent on the producer, Hit Boy's beats do not sound similar.
No, they don't at all. And that's the point I was going to make after you finish. I was going to say that I think that could work as long as the producer isn't Swiss Beats.
Yeah, I knew he was going to. Oh, this guy.
I don't like Swiss Beats, dog. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not sorry, actually. I don't like his production.
Okay, name me another producer that couldn't do it.
That couldn't do it?
One, like,
somebody like Shawty Red. Somebody who makes the same kind of Lex Luger couldn't. Somebody who I would like to hear do it, Timbaland.
Yeah, Timbaland's sound changed over the years.
Yes, it has, and he sounds different on different tracks.
Yeah.
I also would love to hear. Oh, No ID did it successfully with
Jay-Z's 444.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I was surprised because oh gosh, I thought that album was gonna be terrible.
You did?
I'm not a big fan of No ID production though, honestly.
It's cool.
I would love to hear Kanye. Well, Kanye's done it though with Daytona, and I think Daytona's a classic. But
Kanye's a different
exactly.
producer.
That's my point though.
Yeah.
But Dr. Dre.
Yeah. But the thing is, I just like that album to me, and I'm not gonna call it a classic yet, but I can tell you
Daytona?
No, not Daytona. King's Disease.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, it's like it's a different vibe from all the other Nas albums because it just feels like you got to listen to it all together.
Correct. I'm not gonna call it a classic yet though, because I believe you have to give it time to see how you're gonna feel about it.
I just know this is a real. I'm a Nas fan, right? But this is a real great album.
It's a dope album. I'm not a Nas fan.
You're not a Nas fan, but you're a Big Sean fan?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Big Sean makes better music than Nas does.
That's not true.
Big Sean makes better music.
That's not true.
Than Nas does. When I say this, I want you to put
in what world?
You know what I'm saying? Like breaking news, like PM thinks, like Big Sean makes better music than Nas does.
Can you believe this? That's amazing.
Boy.
Wow. How much does Big Sean pay you?
Nothing. Big Sean don't pay me nothing. I wish I'd be his DJ.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Hey, Big Sean, you looking for a DJ? Holla at me.
You'll be playing all kind of trash all day.
Boy, you crazy.
He's not trash. He's not trash. He's not trash.
Boy, you are crazy.
Big
Sean makes better. Big Sean got more. No. He doesn't have more consistent albums. Big Sean is a more consistent artist than Nas is. He don't have more better. He don't have more better albums than Nas, only because Nas has more albums. I mean,
Big Sean don't even have a classic.
One hot album every 2 year average.
Name me a Big Sean classic album.
Detroit 2 will be a classic. This album will be a classic.
All right. Anyway,
I Decided is a great album. Detroit, the first one is a great album.
Classic.
I mean, Big Sean doesn't have one album that's better than Illmatic, in my opinion. Okay?
Of course.
But
he don't have one album that's better than Godson.
No, that's
He don't have one better than Stillmatic.
Detroit 2.
He don't have one that's better than King's Disease.
Detroit 2 is the album of the year, so.
No, it's not. King's Disease.
Detroit 2 is the popular rapper album of the year.
No, it's not.
And
Pop Smoke.
No. It's not better than Detroit 2. And West Side Gun got the best hip hop album of the year.
No. Nas has the best album of the year. Period. Yes, he does.
No,
anyway, so let's talk about Lil Flip. Shout out to Lil Flip. Lil Flip, we did an interview with Lil Flip. You can go check it out. Right, Flipperachi, Flip Gates. Right. We had him on the show recently. Great interview.
That was a really dope interview for real though.
Appreciate it. So I asked him a question about the Houston rap scene.
Okay.
And if you saw it, I was like, do you feel like it really, I'm going to paraphrase myself, like it just got overcrowded with the mainstream, like it went too mainstream.
Yeah.
Because as fast as it came in the mainstream, as quick it went down.
Faster.
Yeah, it was better when it was underground.
Way better.
So I just want to briefly talk about what we think that, and we probably mentioned this on the show before.
Okay.
I feel like it was one record that did it.
Okay.
A couple of things, but why did we feel like it was so fast of a decline? Because Houston could have been the next Atlanta.
They should have had a wave.
Should have had a real long, extensive wave, but for some reason it didn't. So what do you feel like it was?
Chameleon. He killed Houston rap.
Chameleon did?
Yeah.
No. Okay, why? How?
He was too poppy, too... They see me rolling, they hate it. He crossed over way too fast. It just, he killed it.
Okay, I got three different points.
Okay, who you think?
Who I think?
Yeah.
Nelly.
What Nelly got to do with Houston?
Grills. That to me...
You think he commercialized it too much?
That was bad. After that, it wasn't the same. Because after he did that, and like Paul Wall was working Jermaine Dupri,
right?
Mike Jones was working with, it just, that's to me when it felt popular.
Because it was too, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It wasn't Houston anymore. It was like industry. Yeah.
And then everybody wanted their album chopped and screwed.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
That definitely oversaturated. Because I'm going to tell you that it's crazy you say that. Because the thing that made Chopped and Screwed beautiful is that, like, at the time you either had to go to Houston or know somebody who was going to Houston to bring you the album back. And then, what was it that came out? Napster came out and you was able to download it. But it still was hard to get. That's what made Chopped and Screwed dope. When it became so commercially available, where they was chopping and screwing Beyonce. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying?
And the labels.
And people and it wasn't people, right. Labels putting out chopped and screwed albums.
Of artists that weren't even from Houston.
Correct.
And Houston's sound to me was that chopped, like Lil Flip. He rapped very laid back. Right. And like UGK. Right. They have a certain slang, you know what I'm saying? Slim Thug, all of them, to when you chop their music up and screw it, even Chameleon, it sounds good. But then you got Yin Yang Twins chopped and screwed, Lil Wayne chopped and screwed,
Ludacris, T.I., they chopped and screwed T.I.
They chopped and screwed. Yeah. Some of it was all right, but it was just, to me, it was a little too much. Yeah. And what was the other one I was thinking about? Those are like the main two. Okay. I feel like, and then everybody wanted a grill.
Nelly, chopped and screwed.
And then everybody wanted a grill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It became very commercial. I'm not going to lie. I mean, and I know this is kind of petty. I don't like when people that's not from the South wear grills.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't like it because it's like this is a Southern thing. Y'all talked about us for doing this for years. And now that mainstream America has said it's cool.
I didn't like when T.I. had a grill.
No?
Because he couldn't talk right.
It was too big.
It was too big, and it just didn't look right. Certain people it didn't look right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I feel like, to me, it's like a New Orleans type of, Houston type of thing.
Mississippi,
you know what I'm saying?
Even Alabama. Like, it's like South.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even Florida, too. Because parts of Florida, that grill stuff be popping.
It's popping,
Like, not Miami. And when I say not Miami, I don't mean like Dade County, Liberty City, but I mean not Miami.
It's not really an Atlanta thing, right?
I don't know if grills is really an Atlanta thing.
I don't really, you don't really see it. Not saying that nobody has a grill in Atlanta. It's just I don't really see it as a Atlanta
It's not
thing.
like if you in like Birmingham, Memphis,
Mobile,
right, Jackson, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna see some grills.
Vicksburg, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's more of a country thing, and Atlanta really. I mean, Atlanta is country to other people, but to the South, Atlanta's not country. Especially not now that all these New Yorkers and stuff done came down.
Because most people in Atlanta ain't even from Atlanta.
Nah, they trying to take over our trap, but the South shall rise again.
Exactly. So shout out to Lil Flip.
And not in the racist white way either.
Right. Shout out to Lil Flip and the whole Houston Screw. Yes. R.I.P. DJ Screw.
Yeah, R.I.P. Screw.
So Travis Scott.
Big Mo too.
Big Mo, Big Pokey.
Yeah.
Lil Kiki.
Yeah. Well, Lil Kiki not dead, but I was saying R.I.P.
Oh, R.I.P.
My bad.
Now
you
my
good.
bad. So Travis Scott has a McDonald's meal that's out. Why the quiet? Sean, what you got to say about it?
Get your money, black man.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all I got to say about it.
Well, you gonna try it?
No.
You gonna try it?
Well, if I wanted to try a quarter pounder with bacon, I would just go to McDonald's and say, "Hey, can I get a quarter pounder with bacon?"
I heard when you order it, they say it's lit.
I see what you did there.
It's lit. No, they got it in the damn description.
Boy, shut your ass up.
I swear on everything.
The Cactus Jack too, don't you?
Yeah, the Cactus Jack they say it's
but
lit.
It's literally a quarter pounder, add bacon.
Yeah, and then you got to get barbecue sauce with the fries.
I've been doing that since I was like 4 years old, dude.
It wasn't a Travis Scott meal though.
You're right. It was a PM.
Right.
It was a PM.
PM.
Right. With a strawberry fountain.
Right. So I just think it's dope. You know what I'm saying?
I love it for Travis Scott.
Yeah.
But we as people are stupid as hell. like I've been seeing people like steal the posters off the wall of McDonald's that's advertising it. Why?
They've been stealing it for what though?
Because it's like hype. It's like this will never happen again. Travis Scott, like,
yeah. I think this is the first time a rapper had a meal. Now they've done commercials for McDonald's.
Yeah,
stuff,
for
but
sure.
like this is real. This shows.
I don't know if any artist has a meal like that.
Yeah, this is big.
I mean, it's big. That's why I say shout out to Travis Scott. I'm happy for Travis Scott. Mm-hmm. It's stupid.
It really made me want to go and support, even though I don't eat beef and I don't eat McDonald's.
I'm good.
I really would, because to me, but branding, that shit just did make me be like, man, this shit is dope. I'm a fan of marketing.
Yeah.
And promotion.
The marketing behind it is genius. It's very Supreme-ish.
Yeah.
But, because you know, Supreme will put their logo on anything to sell it.
Real quick.
They got a wrench coming out Friday.
Really?
Yeah, like a wrench. Friday.
That's amazing.
All it is a red wrench that says Supreme. And it's going to sell like crazy.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's change the mood from fun to serious.
Okay.
So for one, Breonna Taylor, they've reached a settlement.
Yep.
It has yet to be announced, but after we film this, it'll be announced.
Congratulations to her family, but it will not.
It will not change anything. Like, to me, settlements, they got the money to do it. That's basically paying off to kill Negroes. That's all that is.
Correct.
But anyway, it's a step in the right direction, but we need justice.
We need those police arrested.
Exactly.
Daniel Cameron.
Yeah.
That's the DA for Louisville.
Yeah. While he out there cooning.
Right.
Right. But anyway, so let's talk about something else. Cops were shot. 2 officers were
LA
shot
County.
in Compton.
Yeah.
Man, I can just say you reap what you sow. It's karma. Now, I'm not saying that those particular officers should have been shot.
Right.
But how the police department and race soldiers and white supremacists in the police force, they look at us as one big nigga. Correct. You know what I'm saying? Because Breonna Taylor, Alton Sterling, all of them feel like my relatives. Correct. Right? So if something happens to a cop, how y'all look at us as one big nigga, y'all could be one big cop.
I mean, protect the badge.
Yeah.
That's what they always say.
You're right. But did you see that the sheriff had the nerve to go on and say that it's a reward to catch the person who did it? It's like 175. But he said LeBron either needs to match it or do more.
Correct.
To bring some justice. And I'm like, I said, boy, if you don't get your get out of here.
This
man.
was my face.
Yeah.
LA Sheriff, why don't you hold the police that's killing unarmed black people accountable. And then stuff like this won't happen.
Exactly.
Not that I agree with it happening, because here's my thing. I'm not going to say that. I'll just say I don't think that we should start killing random police. I don't agree with that at all. And I'm going to just leave it at that. But like Malcolm X said, eventually, what do you say, the chicken's going to come home to roost?
Yeah, come home to roost, yeah. It is what it is. Like I said, karma's going to come back. The universe works. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get this out. It's like, it's going to come back. I ain't going to say just us, but how, just the system of white supremacy, how it is. Nature is going to take its course. It's not going to stay like this. Even if the people don't rise up and do stuff, something bad is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, it's not a natural state for the earth to be like this, period. So, that's that. And I'm going to end it off by getting on this movie that's out on Netflix right now called Cuties. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. You heard about it? Did you see it?
Not going to watch it, but I heard about it.
Oh, my God. I tried.
So is it a movie?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a TV show, but go ahead.
When I tell you, I couldn't even finish it because I felt just disgusting looking at it. Like, every time I talk about it or think about seeing it, it makes my stomach really feel funny. So, basically, Cuties is it's a dance movie, but you have these preteen girls. They're like 11.
They little girls.
They're little girls wearing booty shorts, looking scantily clad, like looking very hoish, right? And they're in this dance competition. But the stuff that I saw in this movie, man, it's so bad. They're twerking at 11 years old. It just looks so bad.
They're dancing very sexually. And it's not like drill teams stuff, because I don't even like drill teams for little girls personally. But they like doggone their stripper dancing.
And let me tell you something. It's a scene in there that's so fucking disgusting. It's a scene where the girl gets a phone, pulls down her pants, and takes a picture of her vagina, man. It's that bad.
A little girl?
A little girl. She had to be like 11. The main character.
Yeah, I ain't rocking with
It's
it, bro.
bad.
I can't even. I saw the like thumbnail, if you would, and so I stopped and it showed like the preview, and I was like, nah, I'm straight.
It just felt like just pedophilia.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is, and it was just so sad. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll defend it by saying, oh, okay, well, you got dancing dolls, and
That is not the same
it's not
thing.
the same thing.
Though.
Then they'll be like, okay, it's not just a black girl, it's white, Hispanic, whatever. That shit is disgusting, and I don't see how that got approved to be on Netflix. I just don't
how did it
understand.
get approved to be filmed?
Period. Because that shit, they're closing up on the girls twerking. Purposely.
Yeah, everybody involved with that need their ass whooped.
Bad.
Especially the parents who let their children play in the movie.
Yeah.
Because you cannot want your child to be famous that bad.
Yeah.
Were you willing to
Yeah.
sell their body, basically?
Yeah. That shit was so
Shame
bad.
on y'all, bro.
That shit was so bad. But anyway, that has been this week's episode of your favorite show, Red's View. If you haven't, like I said already, hit that like button for us. Hit that like button. Visit redsview.com to get your Red's View t-shirts and merchandise. Also, the Ryu and Ken shirts. They are available right now. And check out the interviews I did with Lil Flip and also Crazy of the 504 Boys, No Limit, Master P. Real good interview, getting great feedback. Shout out to all our subscribers, man. We got like over 100 subscribers recently.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all tuning in right now. This is what we do on the regular every week outside of the interviews. So make sure that y'all share it with your friends, share it on social media, and make sure you add us, which leads me to say follow me at JAYR3D. That's where you follow me on all social platforms.
At TheeDJPM on all social media. And check out my show, Alright So Boom, on YouTube. YouTube / The Be Great Group. Alright So Boom.
Alright So Boom. Yeah, man. So we got another, and I hate making an announcement about an announcement.
Yeah.
But we got a special
announcement about
right.
announcement.
We got a special, they be like, we got an announcement coming up. But I got a special announcement coming up pretty soon.
The one about the
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming out. So y'all will be seeing Red's View. Y'all see Red's View. It'll be real good news for Red's View. But anyway, this is J Red DJ PM, and we are signing out. Red's View, baby.
Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up, give up, give up.
I know you got doubts, but get to the bag. Just follow the dream and stick with the plan. I know you get worried, I know you get scared,